Good afternoon to all of you, class 8. This is your chapter Microsoft Access and this is part 2 video. In first part we have seen how to open Microsoft Access table and we design table and we enter some information in that. This time we will know how to enter our whatever entry we enter in our computer in our table for record. The data type which we are going to take this time, we are going to understand what the means of data type and what are the data types for each and every fields. So let's see. So I am going to start Microsoft Access, MSACCESS. As we type MS Access and Microsoft Access 2007 is display on the screen, just we put enter. Or we can click on Microsoft Access. Anyone when we can do, our Microsoft Access file will be shown. So on the right side of the desktop my file is already shown. If I haven't created my file, then we click on blank database. So I'm just going to create blank database, then I have to write the file name. Okay, so let's have a file name AMITDB, Amit database, AMITDB. So click on create button. A table is created. So just click on the table, right click and choose design view. So first of all we choose the table, and before choosing the table we have to write the name of table, means table tab 1. I just type tab 1. It's a table name. So it start designing field name, data type and description. Field name, data type and description. So let's see. Field, its ID, data type, its auto number and description is blank. So ID is normally whenever we have, so let's left it for ID. Second is roll number. Once we are going to enter the information, then we will know what is the importance of auto number. Then it create number of data types. Just I'm going to show you the number of data type, that is text, memos, number, date times, currency, auto number, yes no, OLE object, hyperlink, attachment and lookup wizard. When we will have these data types, let's see. First of all, roll number. So roll number would be a number, so we just take a number, and in description box we just write students roll number, that we could understand what the entry we have to do. Students roll number, students roll number. Let's enter another field, its name. So name will be text, as we know name will be always text. So it's message because it's a generally text field is used. So roll number of student, name of students, here name of students. Next, fees. Fees we can have in currency data type, currency data type, fee amount of student. So amount. Okay, next we can have yes no data types. For entering yes no data types, so we can have fee status. It will be yes no, so whether fee is deposited or not. Fee is deposited or not. So next field, let's see what other fields have remaining. It's linking, hyperlink, OLE object and hyperlink. So let's have hyperlink. So hyperlink will be any link on which we will click and we will have another reference. So address, reference, just to have reference, ref, reference, that will be hyperlink. Reference of that students. So it's our designing view. So once we design our table, we click on the right side of cross button to close the table. So just I close, then a dialog box will appear and we save our table in tab 1. So let's see on the left side our table is saved in tab 1, and just we double click on here, then we enter in a designing mode. So let's see, if we want to enter anything, it will not enter in the id field because it's auto number, it's a sequence number generated by default. Roll number we are going to have 2 3 whatever you want to have. Fee name Amit, fee 1200, so it will be comes in a dollar format. So fee paid or not, just click on it if it will be paid. As I write anything here, it will be as a hyperlink. So next, I'm not writing here because it's not allowed to write. Second is 40 32 33 Sahil 2300, that is fees status not paid, so no for not checked, that is anything we can write. Next, I'm not writing, but it's already a sequence number generated. Fee paid. So this is the table. So I'm just going to close the table. This is the table. So you have seen, and we have another field, date and times. Once we have seen, so we can have a date time. So again we are going to design our table. If I have already designed, so we can add another field. So we can have another field, date of birth. So date of birth will be date time, date of birth of student, date of birth of student. So let's close the file, save it, and double click for enter record. So date of birth column is on there. If we want to enter date of birth, so there is a calendar box. Click on the calendar box and we can write. And if we want to write our date of birth field, so we can choose date, we choose date. So this one is another field, date and time field. Currency field we have taken yes no field, we have taken OLE object. OLE object will link any work file, Word or Excel file that will create to another application, and that object stores. Hyperlink, as we have taken already, hyperlink will link any website or email address. So let's have lookup wizard. Lookup wizard is which create either lookup list from data where we specified lookup list from value by another table, or we can write in that table that field. Means the above mentioned field will be there in lookup wizard, no any other field. Attachment we have taken, you can attach any file on your drive in that field. So let's come to the property box. So these are the designing of table. Property box means right design of the tables, that is design view, and these are the field property. We choose any field and we have these are the field property: validation rule, caption, input mask, decimal format, font, small text. Suppose that let's see, number, text, it's a maximum number is field size is 255. 255 is a maximum field size for text. For number it will be long integer. For currency it will be auto. Fee status it will be yes no. already we have taken. Reference, it's a hyperlink. There is no specific format for hyperlink. So date of birth. So these are the designing of table, students. So hope you will enjoy this time, and how to design various fields in your database you will understand. So thank you class, and we will meet in next session with have setting of a primary key and validation rules. Thank you.